What happens when a relationship that seemed settled suddenly finds itself surrounded by questions, awkward moments, and unexpected drama? John has been at the center of plenty of attention on Little Singles, but now the focus is shifting to something even more personal: his relationship with Millie. Are John and Millie still together, or has everything happening around John, particularly the ongoing JJ drama, created cracks in their relationship? The situation becomes even more interesting because reality television can blur the line between what viewers see, what is actually happening behind the scenes, and what happened at an earlier point in the story. A tense conversation, a suspicious interaction, or even a few seconds from a preview can suddenly make fans question an entire relationship. And with John connected to the JJ storyline, viewers are naturally asking whether there is more to the situation than what has been shown. Today, we're breaking down the relationship timeline, John's connection with Millie, the JJ drama, the moments that have sparked questions, and most importantly, what we actually know versus what remains speculation. So, are John and Millie still together, or is their relationship facing a serious turning point? Let's get into it. Before getting into the JJ drama, it's important to establish John's relationship with Millie. What initially made their connection interesting? What attracted them to one another? And how did their relationship develop while John was navigating the complicated dating environment surrounding Little Singles? Discuss the moments that appeared to show stability between John and Millie, while emphasizing that reality TV footage doesn't necessarily provide a complete picture of a couple's private life. The key question here isn't simply whether John and Millie appeared happy. It's whether there is any confirmed information suggesting that their relationship has changed. This is where things become much more complicated. JJ's involvement in John's storyline has created questions among viewers, particularly after moments that appeared emotionally charged or open to interpretation. Break down the relevant interactions without presenting speculation as fact. Was there genuine romantic tension? Could certain scenes simply have been taken out of context? Or did the show's editing make an already complicated situation appear even more dramatic? This section should focus on the difference between what happened on screen and what viewers may be assuming happened off screen. When viewers start asking whether a couple has broken up, there are usually specific moments that trigger those questions. Examine the conversations, body language, social interactions, previews, and changes in how John discusses his relationship. But there is an important distinction. Absence of a relationship update isn't automatically proof of a breakup. Discuss why fans may interpret silence, distance, or awkward interactions as evidence of trouble even when there may be other explanations. Could editing be making the situation look more dramatic than it actually is? Reality shows are constructed from hours of footage, meaning viewers may see only a small portion of a conversation or interaction. A preview can also intentionally create questions without revealing the full context. Explore how a scene involving John, Millie, or JJ could potentially look very different when the complete episode is finally shown. This is an important part of the story because a dramatic preview isn't necessarily a complete explanation of what happened. Now shift the focus toward John. How has John handled questions about relationships, loyalty, attraction, and complicated friendships? Discuss whether his behavior suggests someone trying to protect an existing relationship, someone struggling with unresolved emotions, or simply someone caught in an unusually complicated reality TV environment. Avoid declaring John's intentions as fact unless he has explicitly stated them. The goal here is to let viewers consider multiple interpretations. Millie is an equally important part of this conversation. What does she appear to know? How has she responded to John's involvement in the drama? And has there been any clear indication from her that the relationship has ended? This section should remind viewers that relationship rumors can affect people who aren't directly involved in every scene being discussed. Instead of assuming what Millie feels, focus on the publicly available information and the questions that remain unanswered. John's relationship history and storyline on the show. His connection with Millie, as presented publicly. The interactions involving JJ that have generated discussion. Scenes and previews that have prompted questions. Statements the cast members have actually made. Whether John and Millie are currently together, unless they have confirmed their status. Whether JJ has any romantic significance beyond what has been shown. What happened during moments viewers did not see. Whether editing changed the apparent meaning of particular scenes. This distinction keeps the story interesting without turning speculation into fact. Now bring everything together. There are several possibilities. Possibility 1. John and Millie are still together, and the JJ storyline is simply creating temporary tension and outside speculation. Possibility 2. Their relationship has experienced difficulties, but the couple has not publicly confirmed a breakup. Possibility 3. Something changed privately, and viewers are only beginning to see clues through the show's storyline. The important point is that viewers shouldn't treat anyone's interpretation as confirmed unless John or Millie directly addresses their relationship status. Look ahead to the remaining episodes and potential reunion or finale conversations. Could John finally explain his relationship with Millie? Could JJ address the situation directly? Could Millie appear and provide the missing perspective? And could a future episode completely change how viewers interpret the earlier drama? This section builds anticipation while making clear that future developments should be judged by what is actually revealed. At the end of the day, the biggest question isn't simply whether John interacted with JJ. It's whether those interactions actually changed John's relationship with Millie. Until the people involved directly confirm what is happening, viewers should separate confirmed facts, edited television moments, and fan speculation. The JJ drama may be creating plenty of questions, but questions aren't the same thing as answers. So, are John and Millie still together amid all the JJ drama? Right now, the safest conclusion is to look closely at what has actually been confirmed, rather than assuming that every tense moment means a breakup. John's relationship with Millie remains one of the most intriguing parts of this storyline, while the JJ situation adds another layer of uncertainty. As Little Singles continues, the clearest answer may come directly from John, Millie, or the show itself. Until then, fans can debate the clues, but the difference between speculation and confirmation matters. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.